personal. It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, very, very surprising news for me, honestly, and very, very somber news, sad news for me, because I've covered this guy and I've had a chance to spend time around him, interviewed him plenty of times, seen him at fights plenty of times. Really enjoyed his rise as a prospect. And, I wasn't happy when he lost his recent fight to Frank Martin. But as it's been reported, and as I'm sure most of you guys know, Michel Rivera has, in fact, tested positive for not one, but two banned substances on the WADA, banned list. And, I'm not even going to listen. Personally, I'm not even going to get into, the substances and what they could be used for, because, they're saying that they were diuretics. They were substances Michel Rivera used going into the Frank Martin fight for him to lose weight, and in doing that, in trying to lose the weight, he took, I guess, somebody in his team. I don't know if it was his coach. I don't know if it was a strength and conditioning coach. I don't know if it was somebody from outside the team, but he got some bad advice somewhere, and he took something from somebody that didn't have his best interests at heart, and now his reputation is now stained, because now he will be looked at as a cheater, and it makes him look even worse, because now you were on two banned substances fighting Frank Martin, and you got blown out. You got schooled. You got exposed. He looks really, really bad right now, and I know his career is in a really bad place because he's taking his first loss. He's no longer with his old team with Kermit Caicedo no more. And now this happens. So it's a lot of things going on with his career. And I think, we could wait for some more details to come out, but no amount of details and no amount of waiting is going to make him look any better. You took not one, but two banned substances. And I saw him on Twitter talking about, do you know what it's like to pay your team $10,000 and then this happens to you? Now, look, personally, I met Michel Rivera. I'm not going to say I know him the best, because I just know him from going to the gyms and seeing him at fights. But I know him to be a guy that works extremely hard, who's down to earth and very humble. So I don't, I would like to believe the best. I would like to believe that Michel Rivera didn't take PEDs and that this is all just, coincidence and whatnot. But I've been around boxing a long time, and I just know that when money's involved, and I know that when fame is involved, when status is involved, and there's a lot of these things that, and by the way, a lot of these things are trivial things that have no eternal value. We can't take these things to the grave, but they can help us while we're here on earth. When all these things are on the line, fighters will do what they got to do to get that competitive edge, and I'm pretty sure that's what happened here. I feel like somebody, I don't know who, so I'm not accusing his coach, I'm not accusing anybody in this team, because I don't know who did it. But what I'm saying is, somebody along the way that works with him, that was affiliated with him, didn't have his best interests, and they gave him this. And unfortunately, no amount of begging, no amount of pleading, no amount of interviews on certain platforms are going to be able to help him save face. He is going to have this stain on his record for as long as he fights. This will always be there, So it's well, I don't mean to get biblical on you guys, but there's a scripture in the Bible, right, where it says it takes a long time to build up a good name, but then it takes a second to destroy. It's easy to destroy, But a good name will follow you everywhere, but so will a bad name. So you gotta always make sure that in life you're always doing the right things, and that's why you gotta always be mindful of the people in your team, the company you keep, because they say that what is it? I forgot what they say, but bad company corrupts good character, So Michel Rivera, I met him plenty of times. I know he's a good guy. He's someone that works hard and has put his best foot forward to try to get whatever he can out of his boxing career. So I feel like he is a good guy. But somebody that was working with him, I don't know who, they were bad people, and they corrupted his good character, and now that corruption it's out there to see for the public, and now he's got to reconcile all this and try to overcome all this. So I wish him the best. You know, I don't want to pile on any more to him because I do have Michel Rivera, but it's really bad. It's really bad what's happening to him, and I just hope for his sake he can get his career in order. Because you got freaking destroyed by Frank Martin. That shit wasn't even close. And now it looks even worse because you tested positive for this. So it makes Frank Martin look great. It makes Michel Rivera look bad, worse than he already did. And he's got to go to 140. And, you know, hopefully, you know, I think he's probably going to get a suspension. I don't think it'll be a long suspension. So I would expect Michel Rivera to probably not fight till, like, the latter part of this year. But that's where we're at. And hopefully, for his sake, he can, you know, right his wrongs, and may God be with him. Because I just know for fighters, I go to boxing gyms a lot. I know a lot of fighters. I'm exposed to a lot in this boxing game that maybe you guys don't see. So I know, I understand a little bit the grind of a fighter and what they go through on a day-to-day basis. And something like this is just gonna, you know, for anybody, for any fighter, it's gonna mess with your psyche. It's gonna mess with your spirit. And so I really do wish him the best, because this is not gonna be fun. But he's gotta be. This is where he's gotta be a better judge of character, and he's gotta do his due diligence. And this goes not just for him, but any fighter. Any fighter, you gotta always do your due diligence of these people that come into your gyms. Random people that out of the blue that just want to help you. They just want to help you. They don't know you from nowhere. They don't know you from Adam, but they just want to help you. And then they say to take this, take that, and you think these people, because they talk a good game, they have your best interests at heart, and they don't. And now this happens, and now your name is stained, your reputation is stained, and now you gotta figure out how you're gonna move forward with this. So man, Michel Rivera's going through it right now. So I wish him the best, and I hope that you know, that he learned his lesson, and I hope that more importantly, I hope there's a fighter out there, a younger fighter on the come up, that can look at what happened to him and be more mindful about who's around them in the gym and what they say they can and can't do for them, you know. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys let me know what you think. What do you guys think about Michel Rivera? Do you guys think he intentionally cheated, or do you think maybe somebody gave him something and he just got bad advice? Because this is a guy that's been enrolled in the WBC clean boxing program and all that stuff. But you know, make of that what you will. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe, and like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.
Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.